Are you painting Beastmen by any chance?
I am painting some Beastmen by any chance. So these are harpies currently. And they're very rough, but I'm going to do the bases before I go back and highlight bits of the mini. So they're game ready, and then, because I might use them on Thursday evening.
Oh, right. And
So,
what's your plan for Thursday?
oh well, so Jim came in the store today and had a game with Ben, and we were planning on having a game last week that we didn't get a chance to play. So I said to him, if he's free on Thursday evening, we can have the game that we should have played the other week, and that I would bring the Beastmen, and we'd have a game. But I need 1,000 points really.
Okay.
So these will have to be included in my 1,000 points. So getting them tabletop ready.
What was that?
Wicked D subscribed. Hi Methesis.
But only Panda knows.
Yeah, that's what happened last night. Methesis subscribed last night.
Oh, there we go.
And it's sorry.
Whoops upside your head. I said whoops upside your head with a hip hop hippity hop whoop dand banga bang band bum diddly dum a dum dum hello mighty landscape.
You nutter.
Yeah.
Thank you, WikiD. 29 months.
Yeah,
We'll have to
absolutely
figure it out.
insane.
I'll have to find out how we know.
Yeah, go back and look at our emails for streamer numbers.
You think there'd just be a bit
Oh,
that just tells you?
Can we go that far back on the stats to see when we first had more than 0 people watching?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't even know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Yeah, busy evening.
Yeah.
I'm going to paint one of these because of the unplanned stuff from this evening, which was really heartbreaking actually. What's happened, but anyway, we'll tell you about that in a minute. I don't even know what colour I'm painting these.
0 planning whatsoever. Oh, is that?
Hey Normie!
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing, Normie? Are you okay? Welcome on in. Don't forget everybody to get your bingo cards up as well. I've got that somewhere. Honest. Yeah. Get bingoing. Get playing bingo. Red's resin printer's died. I've got to buy a new one.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's poopy doopy. I turned up for the test stream. That was fun. Oh, did we do a test stream? I bet that was awful. Even worse than that now. Anyway, so are you telling everybody what happened?
Yeah. So
you can start from the beginning and I'll figure out what I'm painting.
so I was happily sorting Little Miss out with some emails from school because she's got some stuff. So we were sat sorting that out, and Mrs MLG walked in and said, "Have you organised a Battletech event?" And I went, "No." He went, "Okay, because someone on Twitter seems to think you have." And then we investigated, and it seems that Catalyst, who are the makers of Battletech, have had scheduled one of their senior or lead game developers to come to our store this evening and run a Battletech night without our knowledge on a day where the shop isn't open on an evening. And apparently people had been outside from like 6:30 this evening, waiting for us to turn up and run a Battletech night that we didn't know about.
We don't know where the miscommunication happened. We have heard absolutely nothing about it, but obviously we don't know who was at fault or anything like that. So there's no point in us trying to blame anyone or figure out what went wrong because it's happened. So that's the end of that. So these people were outside the shop and we were at home.
And bearing in mind that these are guys from America who travelled. Anyway, so I got in touch, found an email address for this chap who apparently was coming to the store, and dropped him an email, and he replied almost straight away saying that they were in town and that they'd been to the shop themselves, and were there. I was like, oh no. So if you're in town, I'll come and meet you. So anyway, I've been back down to the shop to meet up with the guys from Catalyst who had come to run this event with us, and they were very nice and apologetic that there's been some kind of total communication breakdown about the whole thing, and have left us some bits and pieces for anybody that might have turned up and hasn't been able to participate, because obviously no event. But yeah, just crazy. So like as Mrs MLG said, just like gutting, heartbreaking even. You know, like gaming's why the store exists in the first place. If we'd have known that we were expecting people, we'd have been advertising, we'd have been looking forward to hosting, we'd have had scenery and gaming tables all set up and ready. And I know that there are gamers locally who would have loved to come and get involved in some Battletech, whether learning how to play or existing players to get in on the action. So just a weird, and apparently there's been like a poster infographic thing going around online advertising that there was an event at the store for about a month.
We are just a tiny line on a list. I mean, I haven't seen the poster at all, but I think if it was just like a picture of the shop or something like that, somebody might have tagged us.
Yeah.
But we weren't even tagged in this thing. Hey, come in, Nico.
Yeah. So just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, so they're all the way from America. It's just insane.
Yeah. So they've driven from London. So they were in London last night.
Yeah.
And they've driven from London to Bridlington. So like 4.5, 5 hours in a car, and then tomorrow they're going to a store in Glasgow to do a similar kind of event. But nobody had been in touch or given us a heads up that they were coming or anything prior to us getting a message from somebody completely different on Twitter.
Which was just outside.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not even it went into the junk mail thing. There's just nothing.
No.
It's just insane.
Just crazy. Absolutely nuts. So they've been, and I've been and met them. And
yeah, you've met them, yeah. What's the gentleman's name?
Randall. Yeah, Randall and Mikey. Sure it was Mikey.
It's all a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just weird. So I went down to the shop and gave him a tour and chatted to him for a bit. And I've only just 5 minutes before stream time got back in the house, which was just it was just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. You might wonder why I'm not painting the entire base with my Steel Legion drab, and that is because I just want the edges to be done for when I put the basing stuff on in a minute. But just in case I miss any little patches around the edge, I'm just going over a little bit onto the top of the base. That's why I'm doing that.
Nico says, they're going to Glasgow? Why?
Yeah.
There's much better things in Scotland because they're going to a certain shop. Like they were coming to...
Yeah.
People probably thought, why are you going to Bridlington?
Yeah.
So much more in between London and Scotland. Bridlington is their only stop.
I know.
And
they're like
we
crazy.
weren't there because no one told us.
Yeah, absolutely insane. You know, we could have gone to like Manchester or Sheffield.
I mean, it's lovely. It's lovely that they thought of us. I just wish someone had told us.
Yeah.
Which shop? Oh, I don't know. Coroniko, I'm sorry.
I
I could probably find out. I'll find out while you tell people.
Yeah.
stuff.
I can.
I'll have a look.
We
Hang
can
on.
look. My hope is that the store in Glasgow knows that they're going.
Yeah.
Because I did have a look on the poster and I couldn't see anything that said anything about what time they were going to be there.
There's no times on this poster. Nan Mackay Community Hall. Does that mean anything to you? Nan Mackay Community Hall.
Ah, so maybe they're going to visit a club or something.
And then after that, they're going to Northern Ireland.
Wow.
That's nuts. They'll be shattered.
Yeah, they're on a proper tour.
They end in Germany.
Wow.
But yeah, there's no times on this poster.
So yeah.
Well, it's not even a poster, is it? On this image.
Yeah. So I have been at the counter all day in the shop today. I've been downstairs on the shop floor all day, and
No one's even been in.
yeah, nobody has come in going, I'm coming later for Battletech.
Just the weirdest
so
scenario.
surreal. But they did bring us some pretty cool merch items to give away for anybody that might have travelled down for the event. So we've got some of these awesome patches to give away for
What are you gonna do with them?
Well, I've got them safe in a box at the shop, and I'm gonna brief the staff, and then we're gonna if anybody comes that says, oh, well, I came for that event but the shop was all locked up, what, like, you know, anything, and then we can go like, oh, here, have a patch.
The security cameras actually show us who came.
Yeah, so that's that's what I thought. We can verify.
No, no pretending.
Yeah, that's it. And then they brought us a very, very limited number, like penny numbers of these super cool exclusive dice that they've had made.
I might have to
Turn the brightness down.
Go on.
So these are like anodized aluminium dice, which are really, really cool in a fancy magnetized box. I mean, like, they're just awesome. So they brought us some of these. We've got like very, very few of these. So first come, first served for people that are verifiable from the video camera footage. And then they brought us a couple of other cool things as well. So a gift for me to do with whatever I please. They said.
And what did you say you're going to do with it? You're going to show it off to the staff who love Battletech and go, nah.
Yeah, I'm going to taunt the staff and go, I've got something that you haven't got. So this is a new Battletech Star League Command Lance. So these are unreleased minis. They haven't come out yet. These are stuff from the new Kickstarter thing that they've done. Unreleased as of yet, and I have got one to play with. I'll do whatever. One of the minis in there is pre-painted. You might have noticed. That guy at the front. So there's a challenge to try and get the other minis painted to the same kind of standard as that guy, which is pretty awesome. Haven't ever played Battletech. Might have, in fact, that's a fib. I might have played it long time ago. And then they also gave us some demo copies of some games. Now, if I just lift that up a little bit, it might not have quite so much glare. Fandooble and the Dragon's Eye, and Mike Ritchie was one of the chaps that came to the shop. He's the games designer. So they've given us these so we can try them out. So we're going to try these with little Miss MLG and give them a whirl. So that one, we're going to try that, and then if we like them, then we can get them in the shop.
See, it's like it's just
Parachute
nuts, isn't
Panda.
it? Because if we'd have known that these people were coming, we could have done an interview with a games developer and asked him more questions about games developing and all sorts. Instead, you just stood on an empty gaming floor talking to him on your own.
Yeah. And then this Seasons of Arcadia that looks like really beautiful, really nice art, like stained glass style art. Looks absolutely fantastic. So we'll give all of them a try and we'll let you know what they play like. But yeah, it's just surreal evening. Yeah, these two massive boys here, they're bigger than any of the mechs I've seen the guys using. They're massive, aren't they? Don't know if it just oh, here we go. Unleash the Star League Command Lance includes the Atlas 2. Oh, Atlas is one of the biggest ones, isn't it? But this is an Atlas 2. And Thunderhawk, a new variant of the Phoenix Hawk. A reposed and pre-painted Orion, no assembly required, along with 7 MechWarrior pilot strikes. Cool. Yeah, awesome. Well, they're pretty cool, aren't they? And yeah, the boys haven't got these. I've got those. Yeah, just a very strange evening. Yeah, wild. So and they were impressed with the store. So I said to Mrs MLG, I rang her as I was on my way back home, and I said the guys were very impressed with the shop, and they said that as they were coming into town, they realised that Bridlington's quite a small place by the standards of certainly the US, but also they've just come from London. They've come from London to Bridlington.
What must they have thought?
I know. And he said and they came expecting to find a tiny shop, and they were blown away by the size of the shop and the range of stuff that we had, and what have you.
You've missed all the news, Redster.
The range of stuff that we carried was absolutely fantastic, and they were so surprised, and they were asking us about the gaming community and what have you. Well, I showed them the gaming floor, and they were so impressed. He said so. Randall, who is the game developer guy, the main chap, has promised me that they will, after the Game Expo 2025, that they will come back and run the event that we were supposed to be hosting this evening, and that he's got my contact details now. He's got my telephone number and my proper email address, so he can get in touch with me and we can organise it in advance and get something going with plenty of buzz for 2025, which I'm very excited about, and I know that a few of our local gamers and even folks from a little bit further afield will be more than excited about doing. So that's really cool. We're looking forward to getting something going there. But yeah, wild. Absolutely wild. I asked them which one of the salubrious hotels they were staying in Bridlington. They've rented themselves an Airbnb, it seems.
I don't know what colour to do with this bloke, so I'm just going a bit nuts.
Yeah. So, just insane. Absolutely insane. I hope that when they get to Glasgow, they get... I never asked them how many people that they'd been gaming with in London last night, actually. I should have done.
Well, we were a bit taken aback.
I was, yeah. It was crazy. Have I mentioned how weird it was? How weird. Hosted gaming celebrities. That's something else. Andy and David are going to be gutted that they've missed the opportunity to meet games developers, because they're both absolutely mad for Battletech at the moment.
So you've met Sir Ian Livingston, you've met game developer Battletech Mister, you've met Josh Strife Hayes. I mean, you know.
Yeah. It's been a whirlwind few days, hasn't it? Absolutely crazy.
It was certainly insane.
Whew. So how's everybody else's day been? Saw Wicked Day at dinner time?
Oh, well, that's the highlight then. You didn't need anybody else.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Wicked Day today.
I've only seen her through the window.
Alright. Alright, I see. You've just been spying on her through the window.
No, she waved at me.
When she saw me through the window on Monday, I was sat on the floor looking all dishevelled and fed up. I said, I was doing a stock take of the books and I was fed up.
Next year, take all the shop Final Fantasy books for Sir Ian to sign, then you can charge extra for them. Yeah, maybe. we I don't know, we probably mentioned on the stream before. So, it's the guy. I think he's called Guy Haley. So once upon a time, back in the previous building, Guy Haley, I'm sure his name is, who wrote Dark Imperium and the subsequent titles for Games Workshop, came into the shop while he was in town, and we got him to sign a copy, and then we auctioned it off and gave the proceeds to charity. So Mrs MLG was still employed in her proper job, and her boss was doing some serious fundraising for MDNA, wasn't it? Motor neuron disease.
I could never say. I know why you picked it, and it's a wonderful charity, a wonderful cause to try and help people. But I just couldn't say it. I had to do loads of stuff, and I was just rubbish at actually saying the name.
So
Tony's got a line. Woohoo!
Yay!
Sorry.
Was that a reminiscence?
Yeah, big bingo line for Tony.
Yeah.
Right,
So
I
we.
will
Sorry.
start another one. Yeah, because we've decided that trying to get a full card's a bit poopy, isn't it? Are we all ready? Yes, that's it. And yeah, that it does. It's terrible. And we raised, I believe, a really good amount of money for a small town. We really put a lot of effort into it. We did charity calendars and all sorts of things, and including, and I got the shops involved, obviously.
Yeah.
And we even got little Miss involved. She did some charity things. But yes, you did this book.
Yeah, we got this book signed, and then we raffled it. Well, didn't raffle it. Sorry, we auctioned it on eBay for charity, and raised a decent amount of money for the charity off the back of it, which was pretty cool, because we're not into profiteering from cool stuff like that. We'd rather that it go to a good cause. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. So yeah, if we can get Sirian to sign anything,
apart from your book, because that's for you.
Yeah.
He wrote your name in it.
He has. I don't even actually know exactly what he wrote, because I was too excited about getting around the table for a photo with him. So
we were pathetic.
I know.
We were absolutely pathetic. You've missed all the news, Crafty. You'll have to watch the buggy thing.
Yeah.
We were terrible. We were absolutely terrible. We didn't know he was there, and we kind of just bumped into him.
Stumbled onto him
because there was no queue. It was just another surreal event. I imagined queues and stuff, and apparently there was later on.
Yeah, I'm glad that his like little table was situated where it was, because could you imagine if he was like blended into some of them long rows further down? You'd have never got near him, would you?
But yeah, so it was weird, and we didn't expect it, and then we were pathetic. We were gibbering idiots in the face of
we sell your books.
We sell your books. I really like it. Oh, it's really nice to meet where we were stupid.
Yeah.
And he probably just thought, go away.
He said, "Do you know when see you later, bye."
Don't forget to start your bingo cards again, everyone.
When I was telling David today, I showed him the photo when we got in this morning. I said, like, he was asking me about the expo. Excuse me, and I said, well, this was my highlight, and showed him the photo, and he looked at it and he went, who's that? I kind of recognise him, but I don't know who it is. And I said, well, it's Sirian Livingston. And he went, it's his fault. I'm in this hobby in the first place. And I said, yeah, I think I said that to him.
I met John Barrowman and I turned into a giggling idiot. Yeah, I don't know. Even I was, and it was ridiculous.
And you've communicated with him via email or Twitter or something, haven't you?
Yeah, but that's not the same, is it? That's not the same as just talking to him. We were useless.
We were.
And then after we'd walked away, you just think, oh, we could have done this, we could have said that, we could, just, yeah.
we'll be better equipped next year.
No,
we'll know
we
what to
won't.
expect.
No, we won't. So we said that we weren't going to go back again next year. Last time we went to the expo was 8 years ago, so we had an 8-year gap.
Yeah.
And we said we weren't going to go back. My legs are still, they're not even hurting. I can't feel them because I don't move because I'm lazy. They're just all tingling still. It's just bizarre because we walk so much.
Yeah. But you said to me this morning that we might go back next year.
Well, that's what I was going to say, yeah. So I said that we wouldn't go back. And you said that you wouldn't go back. It was nuts, and the queue had really made you grumpy.
Yeah.
And then we talked about all the good stuff, all the highlights and everything like that. And I said, if we do go back, we wouldn't take Little Miss because I didn't really see anything because I was spending the whole time just trying to keep her safe. I mean, nothing happened, but you know when you've got a small child and great big massive queues and crowds and people with huge rucksacks and you know her head is just that height and stuff. She only got hit in the head once by a rucksack. We did quite well. And I spent the whole time just holding her hand and trying to keep her safe and just, oh, you all right and all that malarkey. I didn't really get to see much in that respect. So I said that we should go for 2 days so that on the second day you can kind of take stock and recover and you can play more of the games because you had a really good game of Moonstern.
Yep.
Which the gentleman even said that you'd come at a good time to get a proper game in rather than just a little short demo.
Yeah.
But that was really all you got time for. And the more I've seen on social media, the more I've gone, well, we didn't even see that. Where was that? We didn't even notice that. So I think if we went back again, we would leave Little Miss with Grandma, which I've asked her and she completely agrees with, and go for 2 days. Yeah, see, Tony always brings out the big guns. You're always bringing out the big guns, Tony. Tony met Terry Pratchett at a bar, didn't recognise him, but made him laugh so much that I turned up in a minor character in one of his books. That is, it's worth retelling over and over, that, isn't it, Tony? Because we all would.
I've never met Terry Pratchett, but my mother has on at least 2 different occasions when she got books signed for me. And apparently he said to her that his books were worth more unsigned because he did so many book signings.
Well, we've got a whole shop full of them.
Yeah, I think she must have made some kind of crack about like seeing him again because she'd been to one of his book signings before.
I've got a book signed for you by Nathan Long.
You have, and Dan Abnett. And
oh, did I?
You did a little tour while I was looking around the rest of it. Games Day, you were getting books signed for me.
Yeah, well, the queue was so long that if you'd have stood in the queue waiting for the book to be signed, you wouldn't have seen anything.
Yeah.
So I said that I would take one for the team and stand in the 75 million year long queue.
Because you weren't bothered about talking to games designers at Forge World.
No, but you wanted to. So.
Yeah.
Of course I love you.
Yep.
That's what happened.
What a good one.
Tony Two Flowers Howell. It was a Hull Royal Theatre during the Guards show.
Ah, awesome. I think I went to see Guards at Hull Theatre.
I've never done that either. Not guilty of that one. We both
I'm gonna have to go into me mind palace and review my memories now because I might have been in the bar and seen you in the bar, Tony. That might be I might remember that.
We both went to the Rocky Horror Show, didn't we?
Yeah.
At the same place, but didn't know each other.
No.
So we didn't know until obviously years later. We'd never met.
My friends and I went dressed up to the Rocky Horror thing, but did wear full trousers on the train, which we then took off and stashed in a locker in a bag, so we could go into the theatre dressed in appropriate Transylvanian attire.
We went in the car dressed in appropriate Transylvania attire from the start, and had to stop several times to ask for directions, which now I think, with hindsight, my friends probably did on purpose. Who probably knew exactly where they were going and just wanted to flash their legs at everybody.
Did somebody have their legs out of the sunroof?
I don't think we had a sunroof. But my friend Matthew wouldn't dress up. It wasn't his thing, and he wouldn't dress up. And we told him that he would be the only one not dressed up.
Yeah.
And he was.
And he was.
And on all the photographs, he looks really awkward. But he still insists that he would have felt more awkward being dressed up. Obviously, the rest of the boys were draping themselves all over him just to make him feel as uncomfortable as humanly possible, because that's what you do to your friends.
Yeah. When we did go to see it in York a few years ago, didn't we, with some friends? But we didn't dress in the whole stockings and suspenders type attire.
But that's
because we're old now.
No, it's not anything to do with that. That's because I'm 16 stern, and nobody wants to see that. so we dressed in.
We're dressed in Transylvanian party attire.
And we had a party to go to straight after.
Yes. So we had dual purpose costumes.
Yes. So we went as Reservoir Dogs or Men in Black, we can't decide.
Yeah.
And Transylvania peeps.
Yeah, we had them blower party streamer things and everything.
We did. I don't know why I've done it pink, but I have. And now I don't know what else to do, because pink's not a colour that I normally do. I think green would look weird. Pink and green.
I don't know. I can't see that on the thing. It hasn't caught up yet. Why don't you?
I'm just going to do it green.
Yeah, right. Do it and try it.
I'm going to do it because it's here. Let's have a look what it looks
Try
like.
it out. Oh. I've just got a message I need to.
What? Me? Ah. Have we had any bingo balls done yet? I can't remember. Hey Pete.
So.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing. After the stream.
Yeah.
Is it alright?
Oh, I suppose so. Well, we'll have to have that then, because Mr MLG is going out. Is a ball. You can do that after. Stop it. I did my wizard pink cloak and green. Oh, have you? You're not in my. What's it called? Trio, though, are you?
Me? No.
No, not you. so it don't matter, does it? Maybe I've seen yours and that. What? Oh, I'm doing it now. I've got green on my brush. It's gonna look awful compared to yours. Oh.
Have you got the Kadama?
Brush off. I bet that's where I've seen it. Sorry, baby.
Have you got the Kadama Woods?
What's it called? Oh, yes. Yes. Somewhere. These facing, I know that everyone's saying it, but they are really good. I was telling Wicked D, showing her all the different ones. They are really good. Like literally, they've gone out and just dug up their back garden. And there's all sorts of different ones. There you go, sweetie.
Thank you.
I've no idea what to do for the brush off. What is it? Underworld. You could do criminal underworld. You could do skeletons. You could do undead. You could do somebody like was saying about Egyptian underworld. You know, like the was it Anubis? Is that what it's called? And stuff. Yeah. The world is your oyster. What do you want to do? I mean, I'm doing this guy because it's also the Reaper quarter, and that's my Reaper quarter dude. So he's taking people to the underworld. So I'm doing him. I don't know if he's coughing Like, not as in coughing as in dead body coughing, but like like he's going this way please. I don't know what he's doing with his hand. Or if a bit's broken off and he's supposed to have some kind of horn. I don't know, but it's not there anymore. Yeah, your brain's not working today. What's Baba Yaga's hut is really cool. I love the addition of the tentacles. It is really, really cool. Looks awesome. And Mr MLG won't know what I'm talking about because he won't have looked into this.
I must confess that I haven't.
But then you'll have to go back to the shop to meet famous people.
Yeah.
So we'll let you on.
This guy just looks like he's on a pile of mud. Could have done that without sticking him in some basic material. This Kadama Woods, there's some awesome like green veggie material to it. But unfortunately it seems like that wants to avoid every base that I do with it. Yours have got plenty of green on. Have you strategically placed green on yours?
I did them on stream, literally dunked it in. Dunked it in. And then took it back out again. I ain't got that much green though. But the green does seem to the mud stuff sticks first, and then the green's not got anything to stick to.
Yeah.
We could put some of the Sealy on with a pipette.
Yeah.
And then you might get more. It's even cat-proof. They tried to break it thrice. Well, it is chunky, isn't it? It is chunky. As far as I can remember, it's quite heavy, is that?
Oh, the Baba Yaga's hut is a right unit. It's,
I remember it being quite heavy. Haven't tried to paint one, just, moving it around the shop. Criminal underwear. You should have done a crimi. You should do criminal. Put Penguin in some criminal underwear. Yes, I was going to call you Mr. Howell. Tony is painting Penguin for the brush off as criminal underworld.
What, a penguin or
No,
the penguin? What, one of the night models ones? Oh, I could do one of them cool night models that I've got.
You've got so many models.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Like I said, I haven't painted it, but I have moved it around.
But then that's also the RCL large group, isn't it?
Well, yes, but you can do more than one. But you do need to do a Reaper if you're doing it for that. But have you said what Reaper you're doing?
No, I need to have a look at the list and see what everybody else is doing.
What's everybody else doing? Sharon's doing a Great Worm. Wicked D's doing a Deep One Warrior, which I think Wicked D may have already finished. Asmo is doing a Vampire, and I am doing that. So there's plenty of scope left there.
Oh, right, cool.
Yeah, Asmo's doing 04029.
I know what I'm going to do.
Oh, go on.
Yeah.
Oh, he's off. Don't forget to keep an eye on those bingo balls and let me know if I have missed any. Where is she? I don't know, darling.
Must be in the bottom drawer. Can't get to that. No, shifting loads and loads again. I've got a ghost. I've got a Reaper Ghost Mini that I've wanted to paint for a long time. So I'm gonna do that. Spirit of the Underworld.
Now, warning everyone, this is a nightmare in your head, but Tony says, can you imagine the Danny DeVito penguin in a mankini? Because we're saying criminal underwear.
Oh no. No, that's...
We need to re-watch the old Batman films.
Yeah,
I
I
like
think so.
the old Batman films.
We'll have to have a dig through the old DVD collection. Get them out because we do own them all.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe we could when we get back from our tea out tomorrow, we could watch like original Michael. Oh, do we start with original Batman the movie, Adam West?
Start at the beginning.
Watch that.
It's a very good place to start.
Yeah. Pass me the shark repellent bat spray, Robin.
I don't know what I'm doing, Ricky. I don't know what I'm doing. You can see I'm just poking paint. Start with the 60s ones, yeah. Well, you'd have to start at the beginning, wouldn't you, if you were going to do it?
With the Commodore Schmidlap.
Is this our anniversary then?
Yeah.
60s.
That's it.
Batman.
Yeah. Well, the other night I did make Mrs MLG watch Ali G in the house.
Oh, we started off right. Could anybody else back me up in how frustrating this is? We started off watching Shaun of the Dead. It was Shaun of the Dead, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because it was on telly, right? So it's on telly. Oh, look, it's just started. Let's watch this. It's funny. Okay. And then an advert came on. And we don't watch adverts because we've normally taped things and then by the time it's night time, it's recorded. So I said, well, I'm sure it'll be on Netflix or something if we just look for it. So we went onto Netflix to look for it and put on Ali G in the house and maybe watch that.
Yeah. I've not seen it for so long.
Atrocious. In fact, I didn't watch it. I edited a video.
It's hilarious.
It is. It's not even funny. Sorry, Wicked D. It's just these three. This is turf green, but the labels come off.
Yeah. So tomorrow, if you didn't already know, I don't know whether Mrs MLG might have mentioned it in the Discord,
No,
but
I never say anything.
right. So tomorrow is our wedding anniversary, and we're going out for a meal, romantic meal, and then we're going to come over and I'm going to make her watch Batman.
Yes, you've all got to be good in Wicked D's stream because I won't be there to keep an eye on you.
It's Ali G, right? Let's just
justify it.
No, I'm just gonna. It just made me laugh, right? So
nothing says nothing says love like romantic meal and men in spandex.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should watch Men in Tights.
Yay!
Sorry, you were trying to justify your awful life choices.
Yeah, right. So Ali G, it's not like he's a role model, is it? It was never supposed to be serious. It's supposed to be stupid. Like everything about it is supposed to be ridiculous, and it's supposed to be as out there as they thought they could get away with at the time. It's just, it depends. If you're laughing at it because you think that the jokes are genuinely funny because they're like sexist and humorous, then you're laughing at it for the wrong reasons. It's
me Julie.
Yeah, totally outrageous.
Yeah, up the stain's massive.
Yep. West side, east side.
Oh dear.
But because I used to be a boy racer back in the day,
Yeah.
that like the cars and stuff in the film also have a little nice bit of nostalgia for me. So it was good fun. But Mrs MLG thought it was rubbish.
No, I just thought it was how I remembered it.
Rubbish. Oh, we haven't got the van anymore, Redscope. It's fine.
I don't think you meant to. So yeah, you've had lots of stuff happening this evening.
I know. And then I'm going to go swanning off out as well.
Yeah, you eluded me again.
Yeah.
You said that today you were going to tell everybody about the expo, and then this evening's activities have overshadowed such conversation.
Yeah. So expo was absolutely mental in terms of how many people were there and what have you. Oh, hang on. Bear with me a second. Right, yeah, that's all right. Just planning me date for after the stream.
Yeah, it was mental.
With yeah, it was absolutely insane. The queues to get in the place were crazy and nearly broke me. So if we are going to go again,
Get the tickets in the post.
we book the tickets through the post, so we get the passes and we can just walk straight in. But also, what I think that we might try and do is, if we're going to do next year, is
Hydrate.
excellent. Oh no, this one's head's falling off. That's no good, is it? Broken her.
Sorry, you said if you want.
Yeah, if we're going to go next year, I think what we need to do is get organised to get on the press evening on the Thursday night,
Right.
because we're famous YouTubers.
You're so funny. I should have made you delete them too, and then you'd have got.
Practice.
Stop saying hello to the spammers, Panda.
Practice. Getting rid of spammers. I haven't had me hydrate. Let's have me hydrate. Cool.
The slurping bit slurps them.
Yeah, I thought I'd best get a slurp in just so you all knew that I was actually having a drink. Yeah, so. Expo.
So, have we had so on this round
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, go on.
Expo was cool. Didn't really get to see everything.
Redscope's got a question.
Okay.
Come on, brain. What's the best game you saw at the expo?
I'm going to say, seeing as we played it, Moonstone. We wanted to have a look at the Gav Thorpe Andy Chambers game, didn't we? But we didn't get a chance. So I'm going to say Moonstone. The minis are beautiful. Seen some new upcoming minis that they had like renders of and painted versions of. Got to have a little fondle. I don't think I was supposed to, but while we were waiting for the guy who was running the demo, somebody had left them open in a figure case behind me. So I was having a sneaky look at those, and then nobody said that I wasn't allowed to look at them, but they came and took the case away and zipped it up. So should have been taking sneaky pictures of them.
Yeah, you're rubbish, aren't you? At pictures and stuff. Getting images of things. I mean, we wouldn't put anything on that nobody wanted us to, because we're not like that. That's horrible.
Yeah.
And in the yeah, you're definitely not meant to fondle. And in the video that I did of the expo, go watch it, go comment on it. Let's actually get a video that does well for once. Anyway, sorry. I tried to, if we showed anybody's stall or if we showed anybody's mini, I tried to also get their name in there as well. To give them credit, obviously.
Yeah.
Rather than just, some minis I saw. So yeah. I try.
What's Redscope say? Someone I know asked for the press pass. What they did not tell him is that they send your email to all the vendors at the show and got bombed by hundreds of emails about their games.
Well,
Yeah. Well, I guess you want to know about what you're going to do press stuff about it.
If you're proper, then you need to be doing the research, don't you? Mr MLG was joking. We wouldn't be asking for a press.
Why not?
Because we're not press, unless you're going to be doing interviews and stuff with people.
No.
Rather than me just wandering around going, oh, that looks cool, let's take a 5-second video of it.
It was cool. It was cool. What it wasn't was
cool on the thing.
what it wasn't, should we say, was wasn't a war games show. So when we've been to a war games show and there's like demo games and participation games and stuff.
It's supposed to be a war game show.
No, I know. But it was a game show, so I half expected that it'd be a whole load of kind of big set piece things like we see at some of the other gaming events, and there wasn't really, was there? It was all focused around showing people how to play the games that were there, rather than just like guys who'd come to set up their game and play it themselves all weekend and not really talk to anybody about what was happening.
Is that what you accept? That's not what I was thinking it was at all.
No, I half expected there to be some of that, is what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
But there wasn't, and it was lots of people. There was lots of folks who'd obviously published stuff themselves. Independent games designers who've gone through all the pain of publishing their own games and were trying to get people to see it and buy it and stuff, wasn't there? There was a lot of those.
Hydrate, stretch, Pastor Jack.
Did we see anything new to stock in the shop?
Yeah, we got that queen thing.
Yeah, we got. So we got a new RPG from Darrington Press called Candler Obscura, I think it's called, which I realise is a tourist location in Edinburgh. Or is that Camera Obscura? Anyway, we got that cool RPG. We got another game that they published, a little card game called For the Queen, that we picked up while we were there. We got some cool dice and stuff. We saw a range of dice that we were thinking of maybe stocking in the shop, although we already carry a lot of dice. So we looked at those in the flesh, didn't we? At the size of the packaging and like make sure that it might be a good fit for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we looked at those. We haven't pulled the trigger on that yet. We found a range of board games from a company called Professor Puzzle, and
so we went to the retailer day on the Thursday.
Yeah.
So we get to talk to the manufacturers and stuff one-on-one in a quieter environment.
Yes. Yeah, which was definitely like able to have conversations that you couldn't have at the expo because it was just nuts. So yeah, we've ordered some of those, although I appear to have sent the email without the order form attached, so we need to rectify that. Don't know how I've managed that.
No, I don't know what you've done.
So we're going to sort that out and get those ordered up. What else did we have? Oh, we've played Spots and looked at a couple of other little games from one of the suppliers that we currently use, and we've put an order in with them, and that stuff should be turning up in the next couple of days.
We like to play family games to see what they're like, so that when people come into the shop, we can actually tell them genuinely how to play and what we think and recommend them.
Dogs have spots. Dice have spots.
But we had, I think
we've had spots.
We said yesterday, we have had spots, but the instructions are a bit poopy.
Yeah.
And we've never really given it much chance. So somebody just telling us how to play it, now Mr MLG understands it, and now we can help people.
Yep. So that's cool. But the one, I think we already kind of have and are aware of the most popular board games and war games in the shop. So I didn't see anything like startling new from that perspective. What colour of paint is that you are using, Nathan? This is.
Have you got your finger over that button?
Yeah. What is this? This is.
Is it brown, dear?
No, it's fast drying basing glue from Geek Gaming Scenics that I'm using here. Coupled with Kadama Woods basing scatter.
Where's Night Scales gone? Have you got it?
What kind of colour is Night Scales? Is it...
Not where it should be.
Alright, bear with me a second while I just knock off the excess from this guy's base. Well, this lady's base, because there are definitely ladies. I'm a lady! Night Scale. That's an army painter one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What colour's the cap?
Black. Has it ended up in this? I can't see that.
No, I haven't found it yet. Oh no, it's this one here. Got it.
Thank you, darling.
Sorry, my dear. I meant on the base. What's the colour on the base? Steel Legion drab. So this is actually a pot that we were sent by GW that was missing its label.
I didn't lose anything on my desk.
Have I lost it? I haven't lost anything. No, not today. Not today. By any chance, do you need either of those two items to get a full line, Wickedy? Do we, before we finish the stream, do we need to have a poll on get a random thing or whatever it is? Oh well, there you go. A successful stream for me. I've completed completed to tabletop standard a unit of 10 Bestigors and a unit of 10 Harpies. Absolutely fantastic.
You're just too good.
Yeah.
Just too good.
I know. And then I've already planned out the next 250 points to paint after this, and it includes these 5 Warhounds that are virtually done, barring a couple of little bits, and some magic items. So, all good. Here we go, my dear. Do you need me to undo it, or can you manage? I'm not being facetious. I'm just...
I didn't say you would.
Sorry.
I could undo it. It's just, it's been in that cupboard so long that it wasn't the colour coming out of the...
What, you wanted me to say the B word?
Well, I said, but you know.
Yeah. Did you say it was poopy brown?
I didn't say it was poopy brown. I just said it's brown.
Yeah, I've painted some stuff. I've already OMG, I thought you were going to say planned out the next 250 minis. Well, this is a Beastman army, and Gores are about 7 points a model. So, yeah, next 250 minis is not that far off. I have got these guys. These guys, the Fell Gores that we converted up the other week. So they feature in the upgrade to 1,250 points. So I'm going to have to get some paint on those. I did forget to bring the Death Knight Black home. So take a picture of my... I will array them on the table. Not this evening, because I'm going out. But I will array them on the table and take a photo of them all together. Take a family photo. It's more than 750 points now, because we've got the Harpies. So I think we might be up to 1,000 points. 2 characters and the units that I've already painted. So that'll be cool. Got the Felgor Ravagers to paint as part of a new unit. I've got a few more to build and paint, some Zangors and what have you to make. But yeah, all super awesome. Right, I am going to have to shoot. Are you carrying on painting for a bit, or are we calling it a night, my darling? That's the end of the stream. So tomorrow night, that looks ace.
What?
The way that you've blended it from green into pink, that looks really cool.
Oh, I thought something popped up on the screen.
No. Has the Mr MLG going out ball gone? Says we could do.
Didn't I do that?
Oh, don't know.
I can't remember what number it is. Yes, I'm 39. I did that. I did that.
Yeah, I think that your little blend in there looks really awesome. Does look really awesome. Thank you everybody for coming along and joining us. We really, really, really appreciate you coming. That's absolutely awesome. Mrs MLG and I will be going out tomorrow night, so may or may not catch you for a few moments in Wiki D's stream. See you all soon. Time to sing us out. Da, 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 da. Bye everyone. Bye.